All right, your next comic coming to the stage is visiting from D.C. You've seen him at the D.C. Improv. Get it going for Joe Bacino.
Hey, thank you. How's everybody doing? I am in from D.C. D.C. is stressed out right now. It's tough. Everybody's freaking out. A lot of news, a lot of executive orders. I realized today we're only 56 days into this Trump administration. We're only 56 days in. How many fucking dog years is this administration going to be here for us? I think that at the end of this next 4 years, we're all going to look like Jimmy Carter at the end of his life here. It's going to be rough for all. It's tough for me. I'm kind of in the middle of it. I'm an analyst on Fox News, and I say that because I like to turn the crowd against me in the first 30 seconds of my set. That's my move. That's how I do it. I don't like doing it. I am on Fox News. I'm on during the day. I have a 22-year-old daughter who hates that I'm on Fox News. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, thank you. My daughter's very judgmental. She's a junior at Yale, and she thinks she's better than me. My daughter did something I could never do. She got into Yale. I did something she could never do. I paid for Yale. Much harder to do. Yeah, you can applaud that. Yeah. My daughter's studying environmental biology. We have a monster tuition we got to pay. 2 years ago, she laid out her entire life plan for us. She's going to graduate here next year. Next year she graduates. Then she's going to go to BU for her master's degree. Another big tuition. Then she's going to go to Harvard for her PhD. And then she's going to go to Venezuela to build farms for underprivileged people. That was not my reaction. That was not my reaction. I'll be honest, I feel like we could have gotten to that last step with a community college, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like with the amount of money we're paying into this tuition, we could have just bought a village in Venezuela and made her the mayor. I don't even know. Do they have mayors in Venezuela? I don't know. You look like you would know. I don't know. Okay, I wasn't really asking. I don't know. Actually, I don't really care. Yeah, so that's what's happening. I started doing this late. I started doing stand-up comedy late. My daughter came back over Christmas. This last Christmas, she came home from college, and I told her that I'm starting a career in stand-up comedy at age 50. And she said, "Dad, that's the dumbest thing you've ever done." I said, "Oh, you didn't know me in the 1980s. This is not even close to the dumbest thing I've ever done. In the 1980s, I was in an all-white rap group called 7 Days a Weed." Yeah, we were terrible. We were bad. My daughter said this is the saddest midlife crisis ever. I don't know, she may have a point. Here's how my stand-up comedy career is going. I did my first road gig in November. I drove from D.C. to Western Pennsylvania to do 20 minutes in a Cracker Barrel. I didn't know this, but Western Pennsylvania, they pay you in fentanyl. So. Now I'm addicted. And I am not penetrating with that last table over. That's okay. That's all right. I do it for you people. That's who we got. All good. I did a show 2 weeks ago in a Mexican restaurant. Did a show in a Mexican restaurant. They paid us in Mexican food. But you had to eat the Mexican food before the show. And while I was eating my Mexican food, I saw the chef leave the restaurant and come back in with his dinner from another restaurant. Yeah. I said, okay, I am going to have diarrhea during my set. This is going to happen. This is good. It's good. It's good. I'm starting to bond with my daughter over history. We're becoming friends for the first time over our shared love of history. I'm a history nerd. I have been since I was a kid. Grew up a history nerd. As a kid, I was obsessed with Richard Nixon. I was. And when I was in high school, I started the Richard Nixon reenactment group. Yeah. St. Anthony's High School. Every Tuesday, I dressed up like Richard Nixon, and I reenacted his greatest debates and his greatest speeches. I did that every Tuesday, all through high school. I was a virgin until I was 32. Thought me being a virgin, that's okay. That's good. I think there's a connection there. Yeah, it's good. I tried to kind of lean on my retirement. I'm a veteran for the first time. I retired from the Army after 30 years last year. Thank you. Thanks. A long Army career. I'm now a veteran for the first time. All of my care goes through Veterans Affairs, goes through the VA. Anybody deal with the VA? It sucks. It's terrible. Thank you. Yeah, it sucks. It's the worst part about the VA is that every time you call over there, they have to ask you if you're planning on killing yourself. And for some reason, they're very upbeat about it. You know, you call over there and they're like, "Thank you for calling the VA. Are you planning on killing yourself?" I'm like, "Holy shit, lady! I just need the pharmacy." They transfer like, "VA pharmacy, you planning on killing yourself?" Lady, look, I just need a refill. "VA pharmacy refill, you planning on killing yourself?" After a while, it sounds like a recommendation. Yeah. I have a lot of time in Afghanistan. I do have a lot of time in Afghanistan. If you've not been to Afghanistan, if you're not a veteran, here's a tip. I can always identify when a veteran's been in Afghanistan. Here's how you can tell when a veteran's been in Afghanistan. They'll fucking tell you. That's how you know. They'll never stop telling you. All these guys act like they were like killing the Taliban the whole time and doing all this cool shit, running around, and I wasn't doing any of that stuff. I wasn't. I was a 42 Bravo in the Army, which basically means I was an HR manager with a rifle. That's what I did. Yeah. If the Taliban attacked, the best I could do is lose all their paperwork. Would have been my move. I was in D.C. the other day. I saw a guy with a Afghanistan war veteran bumper sticker. I wanted to pull up to the guy and say, I'm pretty sure we lost that one. We don't get a bumper. No participation trophy in war. We don't get a bumper sticker. But I'm trying to do this now. I'm trying to kind of branch out, do this, but lean on my Army retirement. But I got to pay this tuition for my daughter, so I'm doing the Fox News thing. But my daughter's a fucking hypocrite. Here's why. She's a hypocrite. She doesn't like that I'm on Fox News, but she needs that Fox News money. And she doesn't like that I do this because now I talk shit about Fox News and I put these clips up on Instagram. And she's worried I'm gonna get fired. She's like, "Dad, what are you gonna do if you get fired?" I said, "What are you gonna do if I get fired?" I have a military retirement. I'm not gonna do shit. I said, "If you really want that PhD, you might want to think about an OnlyFans." Well, look, I figure if I'm not going to put her through college, maybe some other 50-year-old man will, right? Now you know why the VA keeps asking me if I'm going to kill myself. Thank you.
And let's keep that